Jalen Russell, joined again by Jalen Gray, giving you the latest on the NBA, which is only a week away. We're so close to the NBA. So with the NBA almost being here, the season almost starting rather, the GM surveys that they do every year came out, and 53.6% of the GMs,
actually.
Yeah, 53.6% of the GMs have Cleveland winning the championship this year.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Who do you have winning it if you don't?
I definitely don't agree. I don't think that the championship will go to anybody in the East this year.
I entirely agree with you.
It's definitely going to be the winner of the West. And that being said, it's going to be the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to do it again. Timmy's going to ride this wave. He's going to go out with 6 championships just like Jordan.
I'm going to say it because everyone's thinking they're old. I think,
but they've said that for the last, 6 or 7 years, and every time, like...
There's such a hit or miss team when it comes to the playoffs. They're either going to go very deep or they're going to lose first round. Whereas I think a team like OKC, who's finally healthy, they've got all their weapons back. Russell Westbrook showed what he can do. They have a new head coach.
They can actually play some defense. And like you just said, they have a brand new coach.
Who is actually a defensive-minded coach, Billy Donovan.
College.
Right, but Billy Donovan learned under Rick Pitino, who also went to the NBA. Now he wasn't too successful there, but I think Billy Donovan might be able to pull it off. They have a really nice roster for like his style of play, with guys like Cantor, Adams, McGarry down low, Collison down low. You've got KD and Russell Westbrook, 2 scorers. I think they have a team that can do it if they stay healthy, which is always a big caveat with this roster.
I'm going to call you out on something real quick. I think it's interesting how you said that you think KD is going to go to Washington next year. So you think he's going to win the championship this year? Just like, oh, bye-bye, guys.
I think this is the way that he stays if they actually pull this off. And I think that looking at how they've been playing this year, it seems like Russell Westbrook and KD are finally starting to figure out how to play together, and that's going to lead them to
I'm just going to say Pop has new toys. He has LaMarcus Aldridge and David West to play around with now. LaMarcus Aldridge is a guy who's pretty much unguardable, like down low. Like really, the Spurs were the only people that gave him problems. Like remember when he was like scoring 40 against Houston in that series, and then Timmy just stopped him. But I mean, they have a healthy Tony Parker coming back. They're only going to get better in defense and rebounding, and I think it's their year.
I think the West is definitely going to be the division to watch, the conference to watch rather, and I think the team that they might be, whoever wins the West is obviously going to be the team that comes out and wins the championship, I think. But who do you think will be playing in that Western Conference Finals? Will the Clippers finally be able to make it there and give one of these 2 teams a shot?
I don't know. That Clippers curse is pretty real. I mean, if there was any time to do it, I guess it would be this year, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, they don't play defense for one. I mean, and they had a total mental breakdown last year against the Houston Rockets. They were up 3-1.
True.
And in the 4th quarter, up 20 points, and they let the Rockets come back and beat them 3 games in a row.
But you want to talk about teams getting better, like the Spurs did this offseason. The Clippers addressed their biggest issue, which has always been their bench. They've always had a solid starting lineup with Chris Paul. No, but their bench has always fallen apart in big moments. Those last 3 games in that series last year, their bench got outscored 61-98. By Houston's bench, who was really led by like Corey Brewer and a bunch of other cast-offs like Josh Smith and Jason Terry. Exactly, and now he's on this team. You've got guys like Paul Pierce, Jamal Crawford's going to be coming off the bench. Lance Stevenson came to the team. I mean, Austin Rivers showed that he can finally play now. This team has all the weapons they need, and they're going to get there this year.
That's actually kind of how I see problems arising. I don't know how Lance Stevenson is going to fit into this equation. I mean, he was playing point guard in Indiana. I don't really think he fits here now with Chris Paul, and then you have Austin Rivers, of course.
His biggest problem in Charlotte last year was the fact that he was supposed to be a superstar. With this team, he's not a superstar, and he understands that. He knows that he's going to play his role. Yes, looking at how he's played during the preseason this year, he understands his role. Chris Paul will keep him in line. Blake Griffin's only getting better. He's just 26 years old. He's hitting his prime.
This is if Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, of course, can stay healthy. They have, historically in the past, gone down. Either one or both of them have gone down right before or right in the first round of the playoffs. And DeAndre Jordan and Chris Paul always seem to butt heads around that time.
They seem to be going fine now. They brought him back. Chris Paul, even Gimpy last year, almost got them through. They were 3-1 last year. I think they finally get over the hump.
The West is too strong. They're meant to make up is too weak.
That's all we have for you guys this week, though. NBA season is just around the corner. Get pumped. Have a good week.